Hello everyone, this is Crod9, and I'm still slightly sick, so I apologize. However, I do have a matter I feel like I should discuss. As you guys can tell by the title, I am not one to make these kind of videos. Personally, I do not like making them because if you want to hear about my life, I should make a vlog channel. However, this is my MapleStory channel, so that's why you don't see these very often. But this is a special case, mostly because it hit home with me. Me and my friend were talking. Me and my first friend ever. We're still friends, and we were just talking about just how our '90s was. We were '90s kids, so we're very addicted to what happened in the '90s. And while we were reminiscing, we just remembered that my friend was anorexic, and I was, for a kid, I was pretty fat. Like, I'm not gonna lie or stretch a tooth and say I wasn't, but I was on the edge of being an obese kid of today's standards, anyways. Back in the '90s, that was somewhat average. By today's standards, that's actually pretty fat. Um, so, yeah, over the course of the '90s, I was not the healthiest kid. I was very active, but I still somehow managed to be fat. And it was really strange, to be very honest. I wonder if this hacker's gonna leave, and yeah, he left. But yeah, so how it hit home with me is that I was a fat kid. So many things I many things happen basically. Um when you're an obese kid or fat or whatever, you tend to get teased, you tend to get bullied, and I was never bullied in elementary school, but I was teased for my weight. And once middle school happened, I was just bullied left and right. Um, Mostly for my weight, but it was still more just because I was an artist and all that. And in my school, being an artist just meant that you were weak, you were, excuse my language, but you were considered a pussy for that, and I just didn't give a damn. I drew and I just loved doing it, and you actually, these days, you hear a lot of suicidal stories. Kids getting bullied to the point where they want to commit suicide. Um, I don't know if if that was a very average story back in the '90s as well, but I don't know, I find that weak. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not the strongest guy emotionally or physically, but if you're really that upset to the point where you want to commit suicide, you're not thinking ahead in the future. You're just thinking of right now. You're being selfish to yourself. Um, I don't know how many of you were bullied and how many of you had those thoughts. I had those thoughts myself, but I never actually did it. Um, I thought of it as a fad, to be honest. With all the because back in 2006 through 9, being emo was a cool thing, guys. Eyeliner, black clothing, checkerboards, that was fucking the shit. But now it's just like the style scene. It's not really that cool. So where am I getting with this? I find being fat linked to many things. You're not going to be always happy, you're not going to be always, satisfied with yourself, you're always going to be doubting yourself. As a fat kid, well, as a kid, now I'm actually pretty lean. I lost tremendous amounts of weight. I'll tell you guys more at the end of the video. Um, but you gotta learn to get through that. Uh, you could always, fix being fat. You could always work out. You could always eat better. You could always eat right. You could just be active. You don't have to be on your computer, but I'll give you guys something I did. I don't know if this is not a surefire way to lose weight. I don't know if it's a healthy way to lose weight, but sixth grade through eighth grade I was bullied, so I wanted to make a change. Not for the point of just being not bullied anymore, because I know that even if I change, if I become like them, I'm still gonna get bullied. I'm still their target. But what I did was something that a lot of people would consider stupid. I changed for myself, not for others. And a lot of people would consider this stupid because they're gonna say, no, you have to change for others before you change for yourself. No, that is bullshit. So, middle school, I was still eating a lot, and I will tell you guys what happened in high school. Ninth grade was still basically eighth grade to me. I was never bullied though in high school, but I just never saw, much of a difference. So what I did, I started to eat less, in the sense that I would not eat until I'm going, I'm full. I would eat until I'm going, you know what? I'm satisfied. I don't want to eat anymore because I'm full already. Like, I'm not gonna eat more than I should. And I compare this to cold water and hot water. When you boil cold water, it tends to get hotter way faster. This is you eating until you're good, not until you're full. Hot water tends to get boiled a lot slower because it is hot. And that's what I consider you overeating. When you overeat, you're going to digest things slower, which is where the hot water comes in, because the hot water is going to get hotter slower. But cold water, if you eat a little bit less, you're going to digest it faster because you're not digesting as much. Um, I am not telling you guys eat a lot less. Eat until you're satisfied, until you're lost your, you're not famished anymore. Don't eat until you're like, you eat like one piece and you're like, you know what, I want to lose weight, I'm good. That leads to anorexia. You have to know your right amount. You have to judge it by yourself. Are you full? You could say yes and you could stop. Or are you saying, are you full but could you eat more? Yes, then eat it, go ahead, eat more. There are many ways to lose weight, guys. Do not think, oh, this guy says this, that's the only way to lose weight. I lost weight, incredible amount of weight. I went from about 180 pounds in 8th grade. And note to self, I was 13 in 8th grade, or about 13. Give or take 12 or 14, I can't remember to be honest. But I'm 18 right now, right? Turning 19 very soon. And I weigh 130-ish, but I am fit now. I am not overweight, I am actually underweight by American standards. I went from wearing XL to wearing small. Like, I think I fit extra small right now in a fitted manner, which is pretty cool because I like fitted clothing. So, I think that you guys do not see being fat as a one-way ticket to whatever. There are many things that made me overcome me being fat. I had friends who told me, dude, you don't have to worry about your weight, but I will help you if you want to lose weight. My friends helped me work out in senior year of high school because senior year of high school I was thinking, dude, I'm getting way too skinny and this is unhealthy skinny. Like I have more body fat than I have muscle mass. So, my friends were always there to support me. We made jokes here and there, but they were jokes that we all, we took to limit. We didn't overdo it. Um, and then there was cosplay. Cosplay to me was a good thing to me. If you guys don't know what cosplay is, think of it as Halloween, but for anime and video games, and it goes to conventions. I'm a nerd in that sense that I love cosplay, I love doing it, I have friends, it's just an amazing thing. I would suggest maybe, look it up, maybe you'll like it. It's not for everyone, that is definitely it, but for me, it was something personal. So, yeah, the thing I have to tell you guys is don't let being fat, don't let being too skinny, take over your life. It is something that I dealt with when I was younger. It is something that I've overcome because I'm still young. Don't let it, take over your life, guys. That is not something you should do. But like I said, me and my friend were just talking about it, and we were like, dude, remember back then when you got bullied for being fat, I got bullied for being anorexic? Because, we were easy targets. I was fat, so, the common sense was like, oh, he's fat, he can't defend himself. And my friend was skinny like a twig. So the common sense was, oh, he probably can't defend himself with one punch. He'll probably snap or something. And, I don't know, we changed a lot. So, for the better. For the better. We made friends, we made better friends. God, wow, we made better friends. Like, I don't know what to tell you guys. If you have any questions about this, feel free to ask it. I will answer it.